everyone, Sophia here, My Great Challenger. Welcome back to my channel. And yes, if you're familiar to my channel, you know that we are in the garage. This is where I store all of my Etsy stuff and the things that I pick up from the side of the road, clean up and resell. So here's the news. I've decided to purchase a vanity. Whether it's going to be ready to assemble or fully assemble, I'm not sure. No matter what, I have to bring it upstairs in pieces. So if it's fully assembled, I'll have to disassemble it and bring it up. In order for me to buy the vanity that I want and not put a dent in our regular budget, I have to bring in extra income. And this is how I do it. I sell stuff that I find on the street. If you don't know, I've been doing this for quite some time, and whenever I make a big purchase, it's usually coming from my sales from the Facebook marketplace. I give you, for instance, my entire trip to Florida was financed through marketplace sales. My company paid for my trip, my flight, and part of the hotel, and maybe $10 a day for food. Not a lot, especially when you're in the Disney area. But we stayed an extra 3 days, so that was 2 extra nights. We rented a car, we went to Disney, we went to Kennedy Space Center, we spent a day in Titusville, had good food, bought some stuff, plus all of the Disney parks and whatnot, entirely funded through street finds that I resell. So there's value to it, at least to me. A lot of people are kind of like turning their nose to it, but hey, if you can sell what you have that you don't use, and trust me, somebody will buy it. So let me show you what I have. It's mostly recent stuff because I've been putting stuff up on the Facebook marketplace for quite some time. Definitely the whole beginning of this year to finance the Disney trip that was ended 2-3 months ago. So I have a lot of items here that are still in the Facebook marketplace listing. Sometimes it takes longer to sell things. I've had items that were on the Facebook marketplace being renewed every week for a year or 2 or 3 years, and guess what, eventually they sell. So it's not costing me anything to list them on the Facebook marketplace, so why not just renew them? Let's get started. I have items first that I need. I have guys interested in some 48 I think they're 48 records, the big thick ones, but they wanted to see all of the records. So I'm going to take care of that now first, because I promised I was going to do it for them. I have to pull out the album. I have 6 albums full of those 1910, 1920 records. I need to take pictures of those, and then when I come back, I'm getting started with a fabulous mirror. So I took pictures of all of those. I have about 50 of those. There's 78, so I always forget the name. The ones that go up with my old chronograph, whatever, which I sold, by the way. So I took all the pictures. That Victorian chair is for sale. All of this here I got to put up for sale. This I'm keeping. I want my mom to paint it. I got to put this up for sale. This I got to clean. I have 2 Louis XVI benches that I got to clean up. I'm going to put them for sale. And if you look, they come from ABC Carpet and Home, so you know they are the real deal. And let's talk about the mirror. All right. It needs a little bit of TLC. I don't know if you can see it. All right. So let me bring it out. And I'm going to wash it. And then I have a little bit of gilding to repair here. All right, look at this thing. Ain't it gorgeous? All right, online it's about $800 something. Found on the street. Well, it's got some serious damage on the side. I'm definitely gonna give it a big discount. I actually found it at the same location where I found the 2 Louis XVI benches. And the house is for sale now, so I guess they're either downsizing or they just didn't want the stuff anymore. Matter of fact, there's something else that I found. Not that same day, 2 weeks later, I have a Aubusson tapestry that they dumped in a garbage bag, and I washed it. It's been drying on the deck, and I'm gonna put it up for sale too. Alright, I'm gonna use this one. Let's see if I can regild it, otherwise I'm gonna sell it as is. Not gonna sweat it, but in the back of it, perfect color. Alright, in the back of it, it has a stamp for when it was framed, or when the back was framed. I'll show you, and it says April 12th, 1965. So I think this actually might be an antique. And I have to be honest, guys, I am here to sell. It could be worth, I don't know, $2,000. I really don't care. I need to buy a vanity, and I'm gonna sell this. Somebody who knows will come in and snatch it, will be probably going home thinking that this lady is an idiot. I'm okay with that. I'm here to move stuff. I'm not, you know, found it on the street, what do I care? At this point, it's all profit. How about these two? This is like a Louis XVI. This is more like a later period, I guess. The little one, fabric is fabulous. The little one's got some damage. They tried to repair it, so I tell you what, I'm gonna keep that one because it's really cute. And then this one looks like it's in pretty good shape. Let's put this one up for sale. Alright, I am done. It's really hot. I've been at it for about 2.5 hours, and here's everything I posted on the Facebook Marketplace, so you can see pictures. And I already have one person interested in the mirror. She's coming all the way from New York City tomorrow to come and pick it up. I know what I got. I'm asking for $150 for it. I could definitely ask for more. This lady saw it and she knows. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's gonna come. I sent the guy all the pictures from the 78, the records. I'm waiting for him to let me know. I'm trying to sell the whole lot to him. I don't want to sell them individually. That's too much work. Yeah, that's too much work. And then what else? I'm keeping the smaller bench because it's damaged. I put the larger bench on, and a bunch of frames, pictures. It's too hot. I'm gonna stop now because I still have a whole bunch of baskets behind me that I could do. And then I have a rug that I've had for years that's brand new, and I never opened it, never put it up for sale. I gotta do the rug at some point. I'll come back next weekend and do a couple of, you know, pieces. I'm on a mission. I need a vanity. So between the stuff that I posted yesterday, I have one who's picking up something that I'm selling for $100. I'm selling the ottoman, the blue one. You remember the one I painted? Because I let go of the chair. The cats mangled the chair, so I let go of the chair. And then the ottoman, I have a guy who's interested in it. We'll see if he shows up later on today and or tomorrow. And that's it for me for this. I'm gonna go inside. I'm hungry. It's 3:10. I'm gonna have whatever leftover we have, and then I'm gonna go in the basement. There's two things I want to do. I want to play with my new sewing machine. You're gonna see what I got off the street, and then I want to repair some jewelry, including this one. It doesn't need repair. It just needs regilding. I have a few pieces I want to regild. One is a coral bracelet that's 1940s, beautiful piece. I want to fix that, and then maybe I'll do some sewing. How about that? All right. A lazy day for me. Not really lazy day. I'm just having you tag along what I would do on a regular day when I'm, you know, posting stuff. And it's kind of like a day in the life. It's almost like a day in the life, but not really. It's just me basically getting stuff done and puttering around and doing things that I enjoy. And I hope you enjoy it too. All right. I'll see you in the kitchen as I'm making myself some lunch. Scott took Willie to get a haircut. Yeah, glasses. You want to talk about the glasses? I'm still waiting on my new frames from Joyous, and I had to pay a tariff, $32 for DHL. So that's taken care of. They should be in by Wednesday. So eventually you're going to see me with my cat's eye glasses, except I got them in white, silver white this time around. Pretty soon, probably in the next batch of videos. This is just something I grabbed. It's the readers, which is not great because my prescription is much better. Anyway, I'll see you inside. How about some cooking? I'm going to make a salad. And it's a cucumber salad that's very different. You'll see it's a Korean cucumber salad, or Chinese, Asian basically. So it's cucumber. Are you ready for this? With rice vinegar, a little bit, tiny little bit of sugar, really a little bit, okay? You don't even have to put the sugar. Wasabi and sesame oil. Okay, here goes rice vinegar. So it all depends on how much. I might as well finish the bottle. Alright, let's just finish the bottle. I usually put 2 cups. Rice vinegar, and then sesame oil. You don't see me measuring, right? Where's the bee? Okay. a little bit of sugar. Pinch of salt. And this one I'm going to add some kimchi to it too. That's enough. Like, so you make it a couple of hours ahead of time. And let me tell you, this is so good, so refreshing. All right, let me try it, see if I need to add something. Sesame oil, need a little bit more. So good. It's really good. Perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna have a little bit of that and some chicken. And then the rest is gonna marinate for tonight. Alright, it's my lunch. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. We do keep weird hours in this house. I have, I think it's, you consider that a quarter of a chicken, roasted chicken, a little bit of rice with peas, and that cucumber salad that I made. Willie, did you try it?
The cucumber salad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good?
Mm-hmm. It tastes like the restaurant.
Oh, good. All right. All right, I'm upstairs. I have other things I need to do. Some of it is putting things away, but let me find that bracelet that I want to fix. It's this one. This gorgeous 1940s bracelet by Kuro. It's really darkened. I'm gonna regild it a little bit. All right, let's go downstairs, but I have other things I need to do. All right, we're in the basement. I don't think I'm gonna have time to do any kind of sewing today. I still want to show you the new machine, but you see this basket right here, and then this basket right here. Okay, so for the past week and a half, I have been going around the house collecting stuff that doesn't belong to the upper floors and should be in the basement. So how about I finally tackle those? Let's get started. I'm in a constant state of declutter. It's not a bad thing. Okay, this is an empty box. This actually, alright, so this stays here. It's fabric. It's Pottery Barn fabric that I thrifted, and that's for sewing here. These are all mismatched socks. Okay, that's an easy basket. Basket number 2. Alright, these are receipts for the Esty shop. This actually belongs upstairs. Put that here. That goes to the Etsy shop. That's coming up soon. These two also come in to the Etsy shop. Okay, these are very nice linens that I've been keeping. They go in my linen box. Right? Sewing. That goes to boiler room. Sewing CDs, they stay here. Oops, little pot. Gotta put it somewhere, probably in the garden. These are my boxes where I keep all my super vintage linen stuff. Okay, so this goes here. And by the way, the winner of the pouch still didn't contact me, so I'll tell you what, I'm gonna give you until Sunday night to contact me, and if you don't contact me, I'm gonna pick up another winner. This happened the last time too, okay? I announced it. There's a video where I announced who the winner is. Alright. this fabric here stays here. I know I had another one, I just don't know what I did with it. Okay, this goes in the Etsy shop. Alright, look what I found on the street this week, actually, on Tuesday. I named her Madame Leota, and she's a singer, 1952. Needed some TLC, but I managed to get her work. So I'm going to show you what I did. Comes with its own little bench, isn't it cute? And the little bench is also a storage. Some of you are probably remembering your grandma having one of those, right? Okay, so it's another one of those that falls inside the cabinet, and then you fold the table like this, and it's just a little table basically, and you put the bench underneath it, and it takes no space whatsoever. When I got it, let me show you a picture. It was in a pitiful condition, and it absolutely would not run. You could hear the motor, because it's electrified. You could hear the motor running, but the gears weren't going on. Oh, and by the way, it's a knee pedal. So let me turn the lights on here. Okay, so what I did was dust it. Then I went at it with the canned air, right? That helped a lot. And then I got a old vintage sewing machine oil can that came with the tri-span, my Lucky Strike, that's on the other side. Okay, let me tell you, I dripped it, literally bathed it in oil, right? So at the beginning it was kind of like, not really working, so I was helping it turn as much as I could. There's still oil on it. It's covered in oil right now, which is okay. I just got to continue to, that's why I have the piece of fabric right here, so that the oil can drip on it. I lubricated the whole thing. I turned it upside down. Let me show you. Turn it upside down. Everything's been oiled in there. And then everywhere there was the oil well, everywhere there was an oil well, I give it oil. And now, guess what? Let's go this way. (1952). She's a beauty. She only does straight stitches and reverse. Let me get a piece of fabric. The only thing that I don't like about it is the proximity of the light compared to where you put the foot up and down. And it's just a matter of retraining yourself to use your left hand instead of your right hand. Because I'm used to doing this. Yeah, technically you should do that. Do it on the other side. All right, let me put the thread back in the right position. Let me get a piece of fabric. We're going to get a light piece of fabric so you can see. And you really can't get any more simpler than this. Because this, you see, I got to learn to do it with the left hand. It's straight stitch and reverse. That's it. So since I fixed it, what I've been doing is coming in every day to run it so that I get the oil out of the shank right here. Isn't she awesome? So I've ordered a few parts because I'm missing a few parts, and it's one of those machines that you can still find parts for. Beautiful stitch. You can do a ton of layers with this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers. You can do leather, you can do denim. It's a heavy-duty machine, not a single plastic part. Look at that. 6 layers. It sews even better on several layers. 6 layers. So things I ordered, I got a new electric plug because this one I can see some of the wire is exposed and they put some tape on it. So I got some of that. So I got a new cord for it. And then I got new rubber gears for the bobbin. And I got a screw because it's missing the screw right here to lock in place the stitch length. So that screw was $4. This was 9 something. Under $20. I got the whole machine fixed. She's a beauty. Madame Leota. Oh, I gotta learn to use my left hand with this. Okay, so let's do some front and back. And reverse. And then the stitch length is right here. I might have to put a little sticker here because you can't see it anymore, but you know, it goes all the way down. That screw here is to stop it. So every time you go reverse, when you go back to the position you wanted, the screw basically marks it. So you go up and down and then you screw so that way it stops. I don't know if that makes sense. But she's beautiful. Oh, I got a new light bulb too. Simple. You don't need anything else. So it came with stuff like this. How to make measurements. Definitely gonna need that. Look at how skinny the ladies were. It came with zippers, how to buy and how to apply. And then this one is the ABCs of neckline zipper application, 1952. And then these may be a little bit later. Oh, the manual came with the manual. I don't know if you can see it right here. It's a Singer electric sewing machine, number 1591, and AK serial number, so that's 1952. And they started making those machines in 1915. So from 1915 to 1952, they produced this one, the 1591. And then it came with attachments. So I have the button holder. It's underneath the bench. I have to show you. And then there was stuff like that to make. Obviously, your grandma had this. And what else? Bobbins. It takes the old type of bobbin that are metal. Look at this screwdriver. And then it came with a zipper foot. It's actually a good one. And then in the bench, I might as well just put this back in since I'm here. Okay, so in the bench, there was this box, this old Singer box, with a bunch of feet, ruffle. Oh, definitely a ruffler. Look at the construction of this thing. Okay, ruffler, and then this is a bias type or a hem. We used to make really good stuff. Oh, and then this is this monster right here. I have to learn how to use that. On this machine though, I'm probably going to do my buttonhole with my regular machines. This is a buttonhole maker. Look at this thing. So you attach it somehow to the machine. I'm not sure. Oh, here. That's where the shank is, the thing. And then you have those templates. And it would just sew around the template. And you insert the template right here, I think. I'm not sure. Where do you put this? I have no idea. I don't know how to use this, but this is really cool. And for those of you wondering, well, what about the treadle? Well, I actually did put the treadle up for sale. I'm asking for $200 for it. Here's another one that I fixed. I replaced the belt on it. Let me get a piece of fabric. The treadle works. That one is from $18.99. I think you can see it. It's the white one that's right here. Look at this. Look at this. Ah, all right. So I'm asking for $200 for this. We'll see. She's the rose. The decal is in really good condition, and she's got a new belt because remember I replaced the belt. I mean, she could use some cleaning because she's rusty, but she works. So I'll see if somebody wants it. All right, I got jewelry to repair. You guys gotta let me know if you like this kind of videos where I do a little bit of everything. This is kind of, you know, if I wasn't filming, this is pretty much what I would do anyway. I just chose to document how I spend my Sunday for Labor Day. So I'm gonna repair this one. This is actually silver. For some reason I thought it was yellow gold. It is silver. So this is a Coro from prior to 1955 because it doesn't have the copyright. I think it's late 40s or very early 50s. And this is a, I believe this is a Sarah Coventry. Let me check. No, it's a Trifari. Okay. So this one is definitely gold. Let's start with this. Oh. And then this bag right here is what's coming up for sale soon. I'll give you a preview. Okay, look at this. Oh, alright, that's coming up in the Etsy shop soon. But wait, there's more, there's more. How about I got the earrings to go with it. So that's coming up soon, and that is a Sarah Coventry. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I got this coming up. I got this Coro coming up. Yeah, I let go of a Coro. Imagine that. You know why? Because it's too tight on me. It's too short. I got a little butterfly brooch. Brooch. I'm supposed to say brooch. These are Lisna, the earrings. This is either a Lisna or a Coro. Hold on. I think it's a Lisna. It's not marked. I'm pretty sure it's a Lisna. So that's coming up soon. These earrings. Look at these vintage little danglers. Alright, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Gold tone. Look at these big honkers. Oh. These are Trifari. Regular Trifari, not crown Trifari. Anyway, so that's coming up in the next couple of weeks. Oh, wait. How about this? I cannot identify either or. Would you look at this? Brooch. Australian crystal, definitely vintage. Look at the back. Alright, we got a little V for vintage. And then this Art Deco one. This actually might be Eisenberg, but I'm not sure. It's not marked. I doubt. They would stamp this stuff. But alright, so all of this and this set right here by Sarah Cove are coming up soon. Because I know folks have been purchasing my I don't need that. My jewelry. Alright, let me start with this one. took what, 5 minutes, right? Alright. Doesn't need to dry or anything. It's ready to be worn. Alright, so what happens if I mix my silver, which is too bright, with the gold? I take a little bit of silver and we're going to mix it with the gold. Almost. More silver. No, I need more gold. It's not an easy color to match. Aha! Getting closer. Yep. Alright. Got it. Okay, so it was not an easy piece to regild because it's got a lot of texture to it, and it's neither a gold nor a silver. It's very, I don't know how to describe it. Alright, so let's rub off whatever we got that's extra. The goal here is to make the black tarnish and loss disappear, so that the piece doesn't look like, you know, like it's old and tarnished and non-wearable. Alright, let me polish it. It's a beautiful piece. All the black is gone. See that? Alright, so I'm not touching the medallion. Yeah, it's gone. Not touching the medallion. Okay. There we go. 1940s. Late 40s, very early 50s. Coral. So the dark and the clear age and wear is gone. I gotta see if there's other gilding wax by that rub and buff, because I need other colors. I need a copper color, and more importantly I need the chrome, the gold and the chrome. You know, for the shiny part. That's stuff. Make sure I get that. I gotta wash my hands. I'll be back. Okay, I found them. The brand is Viva and it's Inca Gold. And that one is a high luster gold, like a 24 karat. They also have a platinum and an old silver. So I'm definitely going to invest in that, because I have pieces that are from the 20s, the 30s, the 40s that could use a little perk up. Okay, and if I'm not selling this, but if I was to sell a piece that I've repaired, I would definitely let people know, hey, this was regilded. But I'm not selling this. I pretty much only regild the pieces that are mine, and then I plan on keeping. I'm so happy because now I can see it, I look at it, and I don't see any more of that black that I couldn't remove with a toothbrush, and now it looks decent. It's really cool. When I get the shiny one, I think I'm going to do this, because it's a little scratch, man. I don't know, maybe. I'm fussing over it. Okay, I'm done. It is 5:27. I tell you what I gotta do. I gotta film for Patreon, and I have to create my blog for Patreon. So that's usually what I do on Sunday. Towards the end, I film a little bit, or I film a whole YouTube video. Usually is when I do my DIY. Tomorrow I'm off. It's Labor Day. I'll do my DIY tomorrow. You've already seen it. And I'm excited about that because I got the new film. I just received it today. The one-way see-through film for the window, and I'm starting to green for the window. But you've seen that already. So I'm doing that tomorrow. So today I filmed a little bit. Yesterday I did some cleaning and reorganizing. I did accomplish quite a lot today. I got those things up for sale with some people who are planning on coming over. In particular the mirror. So within the next 2 weeks, if all goes well, I have enough funds to buy vanity. And I think I'm going to buy the one that I wanted on Wayfair. That's like the blue, the navy blue one that was $1,100. So if I can, between Etsy and the pouches and the stuff that I'm selling on the Facebook marketplace, I think I'll reach that, which is good. So that way it's not putting a dent in our budget to get a vanity. And if it's one that comes in one piece, I'll disassemble it downstairs. Or at the very least, we'll remove all the doors and the drawers and pretty much move it almost upright. We should be able to get it through. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm doing the DIY, and that would be it. So yeah, Sundays usually I film and I edit the a video for Patreon. I create the blog, which is basically the whole week in review with pictures that I take every day. So pictures of what I'm doing, pictures of the family, pictures of meals, you know, what's up, so the whole week basically. I think we're on 165 blogs. My entire life documented. So that's on Patreon. I'm going to do that. I'm going to start it now. And then that'll be it for me today. And tomorrow night, I'll edit the Tuesday video. And then after that, I'll start processing Etsy. I usually process Etsy on Tuesday. I take the pictures and I do the video on Tuesday. And if I have time, I edit that video as well. And then on Wednesday night, usually I edit the Patreon video, and then Thursday night I edit the Friday video for YouTube. That's how I schedule myself. So I'm involved and engaged every night with something. Not a bad thing. I like to keep busy. I hope you enjoyed this. It was a little bit of everything, this and that, we're going to call it, right? And that would be it. Have a great weekend. I will see you next week. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner. Hit that bell button so you get notified whenever I post another video. And then you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at mygreatchallenge. And the Etsy shops, all the links are down below. Don't forget, if you want the pouch, to please contact me so I can mail it to you. And then Patreon, just talked about that, patreon.com/mygreatchallenge. And if you want to know where I get fabulous piece of jewelry like this for really inexpensive, definitely below market value, I go on Whatnot, and I'll put a link down below as well, so you can go on Whatnot and find fabulous vintage pieces. All of these were sourced. All of these. None of those were mine, except, I'm lying, except for this little coral here, which I think I showed you in the in my vintage jewelry video. I can't fit it. Okay, it's too small. So I'll be for sale, maybe next week. And it doesn't need any regilding, but now you know how to do it. So if you want to regild it, it's the old silver leaf gilding wax. Okay. All right. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.